What's up, YouTube? It's Louis here. I hope you guys are all well after yesterday's update. I hope you guys enjoyed that and found some value in it. Obviously, going forward, nothing much has happened since yesterday, so there's not much more to add. Yes, we will still look at the chart today, but if you haven't actually watched yesterday's video, I please urge you all to go check that out. It's very important going forward. I'll explain the bearish and the bullish scenarios. We'll go into them in a bit of detail, but not really as much as yesterday. So anyways, if you enjoyed today's update, please like, subscribe and comment. Let's get into the update. We know that the most vital level that we must hold in this, well, if we want to see some sort of bullish market, we need to hold 18.6k if you've been following the channel. Basically, since the low, we've been saying this is the low we do not want to lose at all. And the reason why I keep telling you this is the level is because previously over here, I was able to basically do the exact same thing in warning you guys. If we lost this level, we're going to go ahead to 17.5k. We did have a first target at 25.8k. Look how low we went to, 25.3 before a bounce. The reason why we had a target here is the previous low over here, this blue box, the previous low. We actually have the lowest point right there of 2021. So the lowest point of 2021 was actually 27.7k and not the 28k low, which everyone believes. So because this is the 2021 low, I thought, okay, this is where we're going to come up to before we see this 20 to 30% dip. But we didn't get as high as that, guys. We only managed to, we didn't even manage to get to this wick, which personally, I didn't think there was going to be any reaction from it, but we did get a reaction. You didn't really touch it, but you felt it, okay? But personally, I thought we were going to hit the 2021 low. And that was 27.7k. We didn't reach it, but we still did that 20 to 30% dip afterwards. And again, retracing back to that low. So we had this massive impulse that's retracing. It just means going back on itself, but it needs to hold what it's going back on. So it needs to hold above 18.6k. So right now, you're getting them heart attack moments. Everyone's panicking. But because from over here, we were telling everyone, we were preparing everyone, guys, once we eventually hit 27k, this is where we're going to expect a 20 to 30% dip. Yes, it didn't happen from the level we wanted, but it happening has not caught us off guard because we were anticipating a 20 to 30% dump. And if you appreciate me looking out for you on the channel constantly, then please smash the like button, support the channel by actually sharing these videos, getting it all over Twitter, and yeah, I'll be so grateful for that. Of course, subscribe as well. Look at that, 22% minus, but again, holding above that 18.6k low. That's all you need to do to see bullish continuation. We will now zoom in into this area. If you've noticed over the last few months, I've been doing my analysis on the daily time frame. I just much prefer this. Why? So I can just make a judgment the next day off the last candle, so I don't have to watch this the movement throughout the day. I can just, you know, look at the end of the close, the daily candle close. For me, GMT, it's 1 a.m. at the moment. In October, it will change back to midnight. Just need to check what that is in comparison to yours. It should say over here, see, I've got 11 hours and 55 minutes. If this is not already on your chart, you click this settings cog over here. My mistake. Click on this, or right click for you guys, and then settings, and then it should be on status line, I think, and then, oh, sorry guys, no, it might be appearance, scales, countdown. Here you go. So it's on scales, countdown to bar close. If you just select that, look over here, I'm going to untick it, you see it disappear. So your chart might just say that, but if you can add this, whatever time frame you're on, it's going to say, okay, this is how long you've got until whatever time frame you're on. So let's go to the 4 hours, saying I've got 3 hours and 55 minutes till this current red candle closes. Okay, so this is why I like to use that. Yeah, I basically know how long is left. So when I wake up and I see a candle doing something, so for example, last night, what did the candle do? First thing, the candle went up. When this daily candle had shut, I looked at the daily closed, it was about 19.8k. And then I saw, oh, Bitcoin was up 1% from the daily close. So this current candle was up 1%. And you can see we're about halfway through the day now. So for the first half of the day, you were up here. It could be the fact that the next half of the day, we could actually go down. And the short-term level we want to hold is this 2018 support now. It was the previous all-time high, 2018 all-time high, 19,666 on the Bitcoin Bitstamp chart. So make sure you're actually using this chart. It's got the most data going back, I don't know how far, probably all the way back till 2010. I might be mistaken, but I do think so. Let's go back. Oh no, it doesn't go back that far. It goes all the way until 2011. I think the BLX chart goes back further, but the BLX chart here, and you see BLX, it's 1 day lagged. So this will show you the daily close from the day before. However, it's not going to show you today's current candle. So I'm going to go on the BLX chart for you. You can see we have this red candle. This was yesterday's daily close at 1 a.m. GMT. So literally this morning, 1 a.m. And then we go to the Bitcoin chart right now, the current one, and you can see the actual current candle. So this is a good, this is sort of a good strategy if you want to use both charts, because, okay, if you see a move happen on the current Bitcoin chart that you did not understand, you can go to the BLX chart, which is 1 day lagged. You can see the candles basically and try and gauge what's going on there. But continuing with Bitcoin now. Yeah, so looking in this little range that we're in over here, we do have some ascending support, so that's also positive. And yeah, it's all about holding that 2018 high, guys, because if we look in this area, these are the only times that Bitcoin has respected this 2018k high as support. I might be completely wrong, but I want to go back into the past. So this 2018 high, this is back in 2020 when we actually took it out. Can you see we never back tested it as support? So this could be the reason why we've actually now come back to it. So this was the peak over here in the 2017 run. I did say 2018 high, I meant 2017. 2018 was, pardon me, 2018 was the bear market. My apologies. I will change that. Let me just change that. 2017. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So 19,666, big resistance here. We had some resistance before breaking it and never back testing at support, and that's why now you can see we actually fell through it. I always say this on the channel, watch out for areas that we broke through and never back tested, because in the future, if you come back to that, and this is specifically for quant, if you've been following quant, I'm going to go to quant quickly. We have this double bottom here. One bottom, your neckline is here. Second bottom, you broke above the neckline, validating the pattern's target. We hit the target because I remember giving you this trade on YouTube over here. This is your minimal target right there. You could get a much larger target just like that, but it's more risky. And so that was the trade which I gave. But you can see when we broke out, you never came back to it, and you still haven't come back to it. But always prepared with the potential move down. See, out of this potential M pattern, basically from there to there, you can see coming back down. But I've moved this purple line to the neckline because yeah, that's not that hasn't been retested. And so if we go over to Bitcoin again, potentially, yeah, you could fall through it. So why was I saying this? Because I want to look at that 2017 high, and you can see we fell through it because it was never back tested in the past. When we broke it in 2020, you just went straight through it and you went 69k in 2021. And now we're seeing this bearish scenario in 2022 coming back to that previous all-time high, which was never confirmed as support, and that is why we fell through it, because it was never confirmed as support. But you had a big spike from here, and you can see you actually came and retested that green line as support right there. So that's a confirmation that the 2017 high is actually a level of support, or an area of support, because you can see in the future, after going up and getting rejected, you held it as support there, but you did wick down to 18.6k. So that's how I know. After wicking down to this, we wanted to see some obviously bullish continuation, but in this case, what should have happened is bearish continuation. You had this impulse down, retracement back into this golden zone, this box, and then what should happen from here is this impulse downwards, but you didn't get that. So it's positive that from here, you didn't make that lower low, which is what should have happened, because the bears were in control, because the trend is down. Look at that impulse down. So going up is against the trend, going down is the trend. So we should go down and lose this low, and you did not do that. So that's how I know this is the level we can't lose at all. But again, we're focusing on this 2017 line over here, and you can see we went under it, back over it, confirmed it as support again, just like that, confirmed it as support over there, and you can see we fell through it again, but got above and confirmed it as support. So it has been confirmed as support. You can see another fake out, but once we got back above, you've been confirming it as support. So again, now it's all about holding this $19,666 level. If you can do this going forward, it's basically this box. I'm going to draw you a new box. So 19.6 to 18.6. This 1k zone at all costs you want to stay above, guys. I hope that was clear in today's update. Of course, if we're losing this new green box that I've drawn, then that is when we do see these further targets to the downside, which I spoke about in great detail in yesterday's Bitcoin update. So if you're not sure about what the specific targets are to the downside as well as to the upside, all the scenarios that you need going forward, go check out yesterday's Bitcoin update. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. And if you want to learn anything that I teach here, if you want to do it exactly like me, I do have a course and a mentorship with 2 slots available at the moment for the mentorship. Get them while you can. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.